Hello, welcome to my 2-minute training tips. Here we are, Bugle Gillen. We just came up here just to do a few exercises. We got a bit of breathing done, a nice walk around the area. But what I wanted to go across was, if you're doing a joint locking or a contact sport, you have to remember it's not just about the knuckles, it's actually the wrists, the elbows and the forearms. Wrists are the weak point. So if you have a wrist that's not strong enough to take an impact, we've got this happening. On the other side of it, if you've got a joint locking system that you're doing or style that you're doing, when you start to wrist lock, if they're not flexible enough or strong enough, you're going to get cracks and breaks. Unfortunately, we've seen it. I've been there. I've actually, unfortunately, had a few incidents with people where the wrist didn't take what was going on. Somebody put on the wrist lock too strong. So what I wanted to talk about was not only strengthening the wrists and the forearms, but actually making them a little bit more flexible. So we got our simple stuff, you know, you got your rolling of the wrists, you got your rotations of the wrists, even to the point of turning, twisting, you know, fingers back, forwards. These are all little exercises that you can do after every training session. But there's also another one where we're going to try and build the forearms, both sides. So remember, you got two sides, so we're going to work on both sides. So one, I'm going to be standing almost in a presser position. I lift my fingers, using my fingers from under my forearms. Now, that's number one. Number two will be this way, where I let my forearms go in and come back this way. This is now working the opposite side. And again, we start to work these muscles here, these muscles here. Hopefully that once you build these up and get them strong enough, the wrist won't flex when you strike. So if you're doing a punching art, like kickboxing or whatever. And then the other side of it is that if you're doing joint locking, you'll also have the dexterity and the strength from all the stretches and the exercises you've done. Hopefully this little tip will bring you some help in your training. Okay, thank you.